Taylor Swift was on TV last night. She was on the Jimmy Fallon show, her 7th time in her career going on Jimmy Fallon, and she talked about why she didn't do the Super Bowl. Making us wrong. It's fine. I'm over it. I just thought maybe we'd get invited if she actually did the Super Bowl.
Us.
Yeah, you're connected.
Okay.
You're right there in that clip. Actually, no, you're not. Roser was.
Exactly.
Fine, making me wrong. But anyway, they did a little bit where Jimmy Fallon was going through various rumors and reports, and Taylor Swift was either saying if they were true or not. And when he asked her about the report that she turned down the Super Bowl because the NFL wouldn't give her the rights to her performance footage, here is exactly what she said. Taylor Swift, as to why she did not do the Super Bowl, said, "No. We're always able to tell Jay-Z the truth, which is that, like, I am in love with a guy who does that sport on the actual field. Like, that is violent chess. That is gladiators without swords. That is dangerous. The whole season, I am locked in on what that man is doing on the field. Can you imagine if, like, he's out there every single week, like, putting his life on the line, doing this very dangerous, very high-pressure, high-intensity sport, and I'm like, I wonder what my choreo should be." And this has nothing to do with Travis. He would love for me to do it. I'm just too locked in. Headline, Taylor Swift not doing Super Bowl halftime show because she's too locked in to the NFL season where her fiance puts his life on the line every week because they are gladiators without swords. I appreciate this very dramatic, but not entirely wrong answer. Like, football is incredibly dangerous. It is one of the most dangerous things we normalize, and that is coming from someone who sits on their couch and watches 10 hours of football on Saturday, followed by 10 hours of football on Sunday, and it's supplemented by football on Thursday and football on Monday and Maction on Tuesday. But it is a really violent and dangerous sport. Now, I understand where people get lost in the putting his life on the line, but he's putting his legs on the line, and he's putting his brain on the line. And if you're putting your brain on your line, are you putting your life on the line? Kinda.
How quickly we just forget Damar Hamlin was laying lifeless.
I thought he was dead.
Yes, it's a dangerous sport, and I completely understand what she's saying here.
Yes.
I didn't think about it until she said it, but yeah, it would be hard because in that moment, something happens to Kelce. Let's say he goes down with an ACL, Achilles, shoulder, something like that takes him out. In that moment, his family is around him. That is your fiance. Mm-hmm. That is your future husband. That is the man who you told us puts the long and schlong. You're going out there and you need to take care of that and be there for that. You want to make sure that is okay. So if that goes down, I don't know if you guys ever talk to women, but talk to a woman about what it would be like to lose that type of player on their team. They're all distraught about it. They all are. There's no way you can ask her to go out there and perform after with all that's running through her mind. Is Travis going to be okay? What does taking care of him look like? Am I still going to have my back broken in? Like, what's happening here?
You were out of control on that one song. She thinks it's so funny. A double entendre. I don't know if you get the double entendre of what... My mom texted me yesterday and asked if you were going to get sent to HR because of the comments you made that you have now duplicated 2 days in a row.
I have a PIP meeting. What can I say? We got to get out of here at 9:30.
Another PIP meeting. Anyway,
What did I say yesterday?
The same exact thing that you just said. I
just came up with the long part.
I genuinely believe that that is a conversation that Taylor Swift has had with herself and with family and friends and with Travis Kelce. And then you get the people who say, well, that's implying that the Chiefs are going to be in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Not necessarily. You could also have a situation where at any point in the season, if some sort of catastrophic injury were to happen to Travis Kelce, you want to know what Taylor Swift might not want to be putting her focus on? Doing a performance for the league that he plays in that then had her fiance in a situation where he is having to recover from something tough. And you never want to think worst case scenario, but when you're planning something as big and as calculated and as multi-layered involving so many people as the Super Bowl halftime show, from somebody who is an anxiety queen and an overthinker and an overplanner and a worst case scenario layer outer, I get not wanting to flirt with the very small but very real potential of something bad happening to your fiance. Or he's in the actual game, and imagine it happens in the first half, and then you're asked to go on stage at halftime, and that is the last thing that you want to be doing in your life.
Or in just putting it on her. like take it off of Travis
Right.
for just a moment. Let's say he does get to the Super Bowl, nothing bad happens. But he's in the locker room. He's not going to be there to take part in this major milestone.
Sure.
Also, so there's that component to this as well. I don't think that she said that, but think about it. This is one of the as a musician, this is one of the biggest things in anybody's career that they do. And I would assume that you'd want family members around. I would assume you want people that you love and care for, and people who love you and care for you. You'd want them to be around and able to fully participate in that moment. Because what good is a moment of great achievement without the joy of the people that you love? So yeah, her explaining it makes sense. Also, if the NFL had given her the rights to the damn show, she'd probably be doing it.
I agree.
Right, like that. That's
She's not hooked up to a
also
lie
that
detector
part.
test.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to like ruin people's bubble, but just because a celebrity goes on a late night talk show does not mean
Really?
that they speak 100% truth to all words.
Get out of here.
And that things are not calculated ahead of time. It's not like Jimmy Fallon sprung the bit on her. She knew it was going to be something that was asked. This is what they came up with. And I think there is probably truth to it. I'm not trying to say that she's out here lying. I think there is also a truth where if she were to get paid for a Super Bowl halftime show, or if she were to get the rights to a Super Bowl halftime performance, perhaps those conversations would have moved a little bit further. Still might not have done it. Still might have come to the conclusion that because of this, because of the risk, it's not something she's interested in until Travis is done playing. But if the dollar spoke, my girl loves dollars. I don't mean that negative. I love dollars too.
You don't get to be a billionaire by disliking them.
She put out another version of the album.
Wait, what? Already?
It's a track by track version where every track has an intro done by her.
No.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
My mom went and saw the movie. She said it was really good.
Okay.
People were kind of mad because I shrunk it down to a music video. I said people were just getting suckered into giving their money for a music video.
It's 30 minutes long, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Okay.
goes through the entire album and it pulls the curtain back and goes through each one. And if that's your thing, sure.
Not here
And
to yuck
my
it.
mom brought up a great point
I want to hear it. I love Miss Sharon.
because I dismissed it, I'll be honest.
Okay.
She said, think about the people like her who could not afford to go to the Eras Tour, who cannot afford to go to a Taylor Swift concert. And now Taylor Swift has said that she's not planning to tour anytime soon because my girl's tired. She needs a break. She should take the break. She's got a wedding to plan. It's not a break. So for people who cannot see her, these opportunities to go to a movie theater and see on a big screen provide some semblance of connectivity to an artist that they really like. And I was like, okay. But at the end of the day, she's also making an ungodly amount of money. She could put it in the movie theater for free.
If she wants,
If
she's
she
got
wanted
$1 billion.
to.
How many more
She
dollars?
could pay out the movie theater. She could save the movie theaters.
How many dollars do you need? You got $1 billion of them.
You have
so
billions.
she could have, but whatever. It's
that's
not
few and far
again.
between.
Not here to yuck the young. Not here to take the philosophical
Correct.
stance that I tend to do. Just Taylor Swift doing the Super Bowl, not happening, and for a multitude of reasons. And the reason she came up with is a pretty good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And okay, well, I'll leave it there.
And
No.
and
No.
she could have called him any other tree, Weeping Willow.
Oh, can you imagine if your woman wrote a song about you?
Like, that's a breakup song
And the metaphor
immediately. Was
she
Weeping Willow?
used is, I do a spruce,
A spruce?
like a Christmas tree.
No. What's the worst? Weeping
What's the
Willow's.
worst
Weeping Willow's got to be the worst tree to be compared to, as a dude.
Yeah.
In the attachment that comes with dudes, right?
A
Like,
weeping willow implies sadness.
it implies a level of flaccidity that a lot of other trees don't.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
You can
could-
pick
but
almost any other tree.
She could have called him a sycamore. There's something about being a redwood.
No, she just wanted to use the word wood. She wanted to, that's all she wanted
Do you know
to
how big redwoods are? That's
Yeah,
the
so
biggest
do
tree.
you know how big sycamores are? Have
The
you
redwood-
seen Pocahontas?
Which one is bigger?
How high are the sycamore trees? I think sycamore trees are higher.
Stop,
and it's,
stop it. What was that line? What was the line?
I don't know.
How high
are the sycamore
do the sycamores grow?
grow?
Lord, sweet
if we
baby
cut them
black
down,
Jesus.
then they'll never
If we do what?
know. Chop them down? I said cut them down.
Cut them down.
Then we'll never know.
Okay, all right.
And you
We'll
will never
never-
hear the wolf cry to the blue corn
There we go.
moon, or ask the
grinning.
Bobcat
There we
while
go.
he grins.
Come on.
We need to sing with all the voices of the mountains. Can you paint with all the
There we
colors
go.
of the wind?
There she is.
We can own the earth, and still all we'll own is earth until we can paint with all the colors of the wind.
There you go, Jessica. All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
God.
The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hart, live every weekday at 8 a.m.